Somebody's been busy.
Yeah. Busy isn't the word.
This is the new engine we acquired. It's not hooked up yet.
It is a experimental loaner motor to see if it's actually good. Should be having it running tomorrow, and then we'll update what it is, where it came from, and all that good stuff.
But our regular season is finally over.
Yes.
You've survived 2 full seasons now.
Yes, without any major accidents. But I'm happy with how we are running. We're in control. We have somewhat of a handle. Still in search of more speed. We accomplished what we wanted to. When we set out for the season, we kind of accomplished all those goals. We learned more about the car. We understand. We gained more consistent times throughout the year. Still about a half a second off the pace. We have come to the conclusion that when you're running this division and your car is 40 to 50 pounds heavier than everybody else's, you're not going to be able to get speed. Plus we had a very old motor. That's why we're experimenting with a new motor. It's underneath that, over there, that fender. That was a last minute effort to get a backup motor, and unfortunately we had to use it for a year and a half.
Because that one has a broken
camshaft. And we have another one here with a broken camshaft. So
and then there's another one somewhere back there that was in pieces and like destroyed.
We acquired that. So.
But that's why we have that. And this is going to be a test run at the iSlip 300 or the High Mark 50, 40
laps.
40. Because we have a fancy title sponsor for the big iSlip 300 weekend. But we don't know exactly how this one runs, so that's why it's going in. And it'll go in that one eventually. That's not a race car part. That's a normal car part.
What are you pointing at? Oh,
the condenser.
As far as the season, we're happy. The situation at Riverhead Raceway is that we had a little less car count this year. Again, great car count. We were anywhere between like 28 to 30 for most nights. I'm still, speed-wise, we're right around that 20th to 25th speed-wise. That is why we have the decision to go to the coupe. Hopefully this motor is a very good motor, as I was told.
Plus we got some of the lightweight parts in some of our acquisitions.
But as far as the racing season goes, completely happy. Car is one piece. I'm not rebuilding it to say, oh, I put a clip on it, or we had any major wrecks and stuff like that. But I need to get some more speed. We got more consistent, closer to where our goal was, but unfortunately, so did the rest of the field.
Every week we were consistently hitting 14 1s, 14 0s, but, the whole field is 13 3s, 13 2s on a good day.
Well, those are the fast guys.
Yeah, but 13 4, 13 5.
20 guys in between 13 4 to 13 9. That's the problem.
But
it's just that these sedans just cannot compete at Riverhead. I'm sure somebody can trick one out and get it running and stuff like that, but
we stuck with the basic, the Toyota calipers.
Yeah, we have, I could shed 10 to 15 pounds just going by all the little tricks and all that
the
stuff.
lightweight parts and the.
But this is our first car, second chassis.
The second full season.
Second full season. So we've come to the conclusion that we've kind of maxed this car out. I'm going to run it in the ISO 300. Probably down at the Turkey Derby. Just to participate. I'm not looking to. I won't have the right gear in the car for that. But overall, for the season, I'm happy with it. Wish we got a little bit more speed out of this car. I was a little disappointed that we couldn't figure out another 2/10 out of this car.
Because we have hit 13.9s and
Yeah.
I think a 13.8
I just
once.
think, I just think, again, once is, and I'm not going to say that like I'm an impeccable driver by any means. I'm very inconsistent with the lack of seat time.
Not to mention, we would get these random strings where it's race and then off for basically a month due to Mother Nature having her say.
So, when we were battling with people around us, we were having fun. We had good races amongst our speed group. But next year, I want to try and get a little bit more speed, a little bit more competitive. We will have hopefully a better competitive car. And then our results were there. We finished most laps when we competed. I was staying on the lead lap, which was a goal. When you're starting 20 to 25th, and by the time I get to the checkered flag, they're half a lap ahead of me already, and they come around very quickly. So,
I think the only time that you left the track early was when the drive shaft was backing out.
yeah, that's when the coupler came loose.
But other than that, like, you ran pretty much every lap you could. I have to double check the stats, but I think you made more, like, you had a 50-50 shot every week at making the feature.
Yeah.
If not slightly higher average of making it. And again, the only time you were a lap down is when you had to leave the track for a mechanical problem. That was the bigger goal.
I wasn't going a lap down racing.
Yeah. We missed one race because you had to go to a wedding, but
yeah, that's I wasn't there. It wasn't like I missed that, but
well, no, but just overall of the out of the however many opportunities, you missed 1 week for familial obligation. Blah 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 blah.
There's things that I want to
Can't
improve
speak.
on. Obviously, we're going to be hooking up with TSM, Top Secret Motorsports, with Jeff Ferrugio. He's going to help me set up the car. He'll be busy in the next couple of weeks setting up our buddy Kevin Ornberger's new car. Yes, he has got a brand new car, the MT-09.
That was his chassis.
And
That was his motor.
so he decided to go all out and get everything new. And he's going to be out after ISO 300, probably shaking it down. But hopefully he has a better season. Hopefully everything stays in one piece. We met some good people out there, became friends. Steve and Sandy, Alex and Jim. Rick Braun we've known, but he's got a little closer to us. So we're getting a nice pack of good races, kind of all like in the same speeds. We're all kind of like hanging out together and stuff like that. But hopefully I can move up the speed charts to be into the top 15. That would be a goal of mine. I want to be able to race my way into more features instead of being just the luck of the draw.
Like race your way in through the heat races and actually
Yeah.
not just be like, well, I have no shot.
I got set. No, it's not no shot. It's just that, when you got 6 to 7 cars in an 8-car heat, and they're all in top 15 speed wise, it's kind of hard to hold on.
Oh yeah.
Without being a major roadblock on the track, and I don't want to be in anybody's way or get taken out, or I want to race respectfully and stuff like that. But the main goal is I'm working on race cars, learning a lot about them. I just got to learn more about the setups and the adjustments I need to make on the track or at the track. So we can get, when we start off at 14-1, to be able to get down to 13-9, 13-8.
Because where we're at right now, it's no matter, like, well, the, top 15 guys at the track, they make these fine-tuned adjustments to tune it to the track each week. We're not at that point
yet.
Yeah, that's where we have to get to, because it's right now, you don't lose time as the day goes on, but you don't gain any time.
Correct. So, and it's just me getting the feel of the car. I got to understand what the car is doing when we get there, to go, okay, I need to do this to go there. And what are we panning around?
I'm just trying to get your actual face instead of the side profile. I hate this light.
But no, it's overall it was a very good season. But as the racer and the competitiveness in me is, I need to understand fine-tuning these cars better to make adjustments at the racetrack and pick up speed.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just hanging out in the back, I need to get on the wheel and drive this car harder to get it to do what it's supposed to do. Because you talk to enough people, they go like, you can't drive these cars like on a Sunday drive. You got to beat the living hell out of these cars for these cars to actually do what you want it to do. So, not that I'm not timid about driving it, it's just that I got to learn to be smooth and fast instead of herky-jerky and
dirt tracking it, like last year.
Drifting. You'll see this car doing drifts and other things on it as we run the coupe at Riverhead. So. All in good time. Again, more seat time and get understanding and car control, and I just got to understand that driving an oval is just as hard as driving a road course. So, on that note, we'll be out here for another hour if we keep on talking. We'll post another little video after I get this car running and give you an update if I'm putting that back the old motor or we're going to run this at the ISUP 300. That is tomorrow's project. So
all of that needs to be connected to that.
Well, if you notice that these are coils,
yes,
that I know work,
because that's mine, my block that I made.
So this I know works. So I just want to put it onto this motor to verify that if it doesn't run, it's not
the coils
that we.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't do is the blue plate and stuff like that, but I don't want to touch that.
Is the blue plate actually blue?
Yes, it is.
Okay, because everybody calls it the blue plate, and I'm like, I don't know if I've actually ever seen one of these blue plates. So
you have.
I don't know. I think y'all are just lying, and that it's not actually blue. I know, you got the red box.
I have about 15 of them around here, but unfortunately they're all hidden.
Yeah, they're probably back there.
No. And I did find another color.
Yeah.
That we knew we had. I just
didn't know where.
I do know now where.
Okay.
A blue plate.
Oh, okay. Is it aluminum or is it?
Yes. Because you don't want steel conducting nail for the magnet.
I don't know why my instinct was I want to lick it.
So you're weird.
I blame you.
So, as we get cars built and parts taken in and out, hopefully the shop will be able to maintain 2 cars, not in the chaotic mess that it is.
It's always going to be chaotic, let's be honest.
Yes, chaotic is one thing, but organized chaos is another thing.
Controlled chaos.
Yes, but we will get the shop in order. As long as this motor is healthy and good, then I'll be happier.
Which it should be, because it came with a booklet.
Well, let's not disclose anything.
I'm just saying it came with paperwork. It has a pedigree.
So, We'll
I
just
need to
see if
stop
it hasn't
talking.
been damaged because somehow I think the guy we got it off of didn't really tell us the full truth about it.
But it is what it is.
But for the price I paid for it, or we'll be paying for it, we'll talk about that.
No.
Let's just hope that it runs, and if it's what it is, then I'll have no more excuses. Not that I've ever had an excuse, but we'll be able to run, hopefully, with the car set up right. This was one less thing I have to worry about, because when you take a unknown entity in a motor, and it saved us, it got us racing, but that motor is old and tired, so I'm hoping that this will be a nice increase in power for us, and then we will be able to compete next year. On that note, peace out. And that's not just peace out, that's V for victory. Now, what movie was that from? That'll be disclosed at a later date.
Okay, bye.